manifest her psychopathic, degenerate femininity on the roadway, but also thought that there would be no consequences for it. This is a common theme you see when women are not just being emotional, but proving that they view reality as their opponent, as it has all those inconvenient aspects like logic, reason, rationality. It is no coincidence that the women who act like this are also feminists, because feminism declares masculinity as their enemy, and masculinity is just a composed synthesis of coherence and accountability. What's very interesting and bizarre about this is that she's clearly poor. She's driving in a beat-up car, old car. But also she's seemingly honking at this guy for no reason other than that he's a man on a motorcycle. As you can tell, she's in a completely different lane than him. Now, maybe she doesn't know what's going on around. As people widely know, women can drive super well and are really, really amazing. The best at driving in the world, actually. And so because of that, that could be what's happening here.
What are you doing?
This is complete incompetence. Now, this is not what a man would do. This is not the way a man would have road rage. And you can actually see her face. Look at that insane, leering smile. Totally blank expression. Straddling lanes, unable to merge correctly. But it gets more disturbing.
Right here, learn to fucking merge, you dickhead. It goes right, left, right.
Dude, this guy is literally teaching a class on how to drive a car to a woman while in traffic with her, while on the road. Think about that. Instead of like just yelling at her, screaming at her, or getting angry, hitting her mirror, which is what most people would do, he takes time, energy, and breath to educate her. So already she's getting way more than the benefit of the doubt. But this is how she responds.
Is that fucking hard to understand?
See, she's smiling and says, I don't care. This is a woman who has lived her entire life thinking that the consequences of objective reality don't apply to her because she's been shielded from them. Like I said earlier, she's likely a feminist due to that indoctrination into being opposed to any type of objective coherence. He just explained the law to her, he just explained how to merge correctly, and he just explained what she should do in the future. And her response was, I don't care, I just wanted to honk at you and break the law and maybe run you over. She thought that's how it would end for her.
You're on camera.
She's still honking. She's still honking at him.
She tried to run me out of my lane at the merge. I have it on video.
The police officer likely saw that woman honking at the guy, and this is the reason why it was so effective.
Up behind me. Yep.
He talks to the officer, and the officer immediately says, get behind me.
Merge. I have it on video. Up behind me. Yep.
What's so cool is that was like a brotherhood moment where it's like, yeah, insane woman was acting insane and being, completely outside the bounds of civilization, manifesting psychopathology. Yeah, okay, let's correct her, brother. They pull out and exercise consequences on her. That's phenomenal to see.
Front one.
The reason, guys, this is so phenomenal, and you can see this if you watch my videos, is that this anti-reality, anti-masculine pathogen that is gripping the minds of women defines the left-wing ideology on a very deep level. I explain this in every video, but if you view anything the left does, it is driven by this degenerately feminine ethos of war against reality, war against ordered systems, war against justice, against coherence, because those things discriminate between better and worse, coherent and incoherent, just and unjust. They reference an objective right and wrong, which replaces what their ideology claims is right and wrong, and so they're enraged with that process. That was an incredible 20-second summary of very deep existential political problems that I describe in almost every single video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel.
I have it on video. I can get it on my phone if we pull into a parking lot. Okay? Yep.
Look at that. And she sees him. She's right there. She knows she's about to be held accountable. And this is directly after she acted so degenerately.
I can get it on my phone if we pull into a parking lot. Okay? Yep.
The biker showed the cop the video and she received 2 tickets for this incident.
Let's go! But you know that after she received the tickets, rather than admitting to herself and in her head that she did something wrong, which would require the proverbial dead wood to be burnt away and for her to replace incoherent prejudice against coherence, reality, and order with reality and order. She definitely told herself that she was the victim after she accosted the guy, after she said she didn't care about the laws, after she was degenerately feminine. And when I keep saying degenerately feminine, guys, I've chosen this video for a reason. Proclivity to abide in left-wing authoritarianism has been measured scientifically to positively correlate with a feminine temperament and low verbal IQ, which is exactly what you're seeing right here. The only antidote to this pathogen, which is currently wrecking civilization on a global scale, is masculine authority. It's bringing the degenerate feminine psyche to order, nonchalantly and fearlessly correcting them when they say the opposite of the truth, when they go out of their way to war with reality. And for that reason, moments like this are incredibly important. You're seeing that all the time now on X, where girls who are famous for just being girls, let's say Pokimane for instance, or other women who have a massive following basically just because guys want to look at them and simp for them in their live streaming chats, are realizing that the degeneracy that they push, and it is degeneracy because they haven't earned the spot that they've gotten in the same meritocratic way that men have, even though they claim to want to earn their spot in the same way men do, although that is just a manifestation of the left-wing ideology which despises true meritocracy and actually claims that the architecture of meritocracy is oppression as it is masculine and patriarchal. These women who are discovering nobody takes them seriously, like Pokimane, are going through that same panic, realizing that their degenerate femininity is no longer being put up with by men, that men are fearlessly calling them out and saying, no, this is incompetent. You are damaging the fabric of civilization and reality. You are degrading the world as a result of your failed psychopathic degenerate conduct. Myron had a series of great tweets on this actually recently, so be sure to subscribe to the channel, follow me on X, and also check out Myron's recent post because it's very, very funny. See you guys in the next video.